Good morning and welcome to forecasting for the 2016-2017 school year for West Sylvan. I'm excited because this is our first year we're going to be doing some online forecasting, and so I want to make sure everyone's really clear about the process of doing that. Today I'm going to walk you through some of the things you need to know and to make sure everyone gets their information in correctly to our offices. So the first thing we want to do is scroll down to their website and get to the forecasting year. And then there's three links right here. There'll be another one that's actually this video as well next week. But the first one is all of the elective choices that we have for West Sylvan. So if you haven't had a chance to look at that, make sure you really review that. When you open it, it's going to end up looking like a Word document, and it'll have all of the electives and descriptions that are there. Some of the 6th grade ones are not there yet, but they will be. But you'll have your 7th and 8th grade courses, your year-long courses, and then you'll also have your combined courses for 7th and 8th grade, and then all of your 8th grade courses. So make sure before you forecast you actually really think about which courses you want to be taking this year. That's super important before you start your survey. So once you get done with that, you're going to actually have an idea of what classes you are. You're going to start your survey, and so you'll be directed from this link to the survey through Google. Mine actually opened up without having to log in, but you as a student will need to log in with your apps for PPS. That's really important because you're only going to be able to do this survey one time. If you don't do everything the right way this time, you'll have to come into the offices and have a reset, and we'll figure out how to get you accurately placed. Either way though, you only get one shot at with your apps for PPS, so make sure you're using that, and then we'll start through the survey. So the first part right here is all the requirements we have for the school, and then you're going to put in a little bit of information about you as a student. So you're going to put in your first name and then your last name, and then your student ID. This is not your testing ID for those of you testing now, it's just your regular student ID that you'd use for lunches or your library. And then if you're in Spanish immersion or not. I am not. And then this is that second part that's really super important, which is your parent contact information and an email address. So we're going to put in our parent information. So I'm going to do Darth Vader, Skywalker's father, and then your email address. So this is the part that you need to really get accurate, because this is where your information is going to be sent to. So when you get done with the survey, you're going to be sent a PDF form that will be a record of the classes that you signed up for or are hoping to get. So you get your email address in there, and then you can start choosing your electives. So you have 2 areas for your year-long electives. So that would be your languages and maybe band or full-year PE if you want to try to take full-year PE. So you could put in, maybe you want to take French 1. And then maybe you only want one, you only know that you're going to do French and that's your commitment. So then you press none for the other one. So then you need to choose a few half-year electives. So there's a lot of these electives, and you're going to use your priorities as your first choice. So the one I really want would be, maybe I want to be in media arts, and I also want to take a leadership class so I can be involved in changing the school. These first 2 are going to be the ones we're really looking at, so make sure you really think about those ones well. And then the rest of them are going to be mostly your backup classes. So maybe you want dance 1, maybe you want art class, and then maybe you would also take study hall so you can catch up a little bit in some of your courses. Alright, so you'll notice that when I hit these buttons, sometimes they don't come all the way full up. So if you scroll to the right and you bring it down a little bit, you'll notice that that opens up better. Alright, so you've got your classes picked out. So the next thing is to go to choose Avid or not. So some of you are familiar with Avid. You may want to continue. You just press yes, or you are not interested, you just press no. And that's pretty much it. You're done. So the next step is happening is you're going to submit this, and you're going to turn it into me, and it's also going to, when you do this, send you an email of all your information on a PDF form. You don't need to press this button down here. You just need to press submit because you already gave me your email. So I'm going to submit that. and there you're done. So remember, you can only do that one time, and then in a few minutes what will happen is that email will be sent to you. We'll see if it's coming to us so far. I don't see it quite yet. Sometimes it takes a few minutes, so you'll need to wait. So once that comes, there it is right there. I open it up, and see Luke Skywalker there in the corner, and there is my PDF. So here's your PDF. It has all the electives that you put in for. French 1, done. Here's your half-year electives, and then your indication about AVID. You want to take this form, have your parents sign it, sign the date on the bottom, and then bring it into our offices so that we can have it for our records. That's it. So that's pretty much how you do the forecasting. So the big things are knowing an email to send it to. It can be a student or parent, does not matter. And if you are having a hard time doing this at home, you can come to school before or after school, or during lunchtime. You may not do this during the middle of the day unless it's lunchtime. So make sure you do that here. You can print it here if you need to. Even if you've done the survey at home, it doesn't matter. And if you have problems or you're kind of stuck somewhere, please come to the offices and we will see what we can do to help you. So that's pretty much how it works. Good luck with that, and hopefully you get all the classes that you want, and we'll look forward to getting your information. Thank you. Bye-bye.